DEESLIMDAOG and STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMEnt. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, we back with another one. Yeah, heartbroken and homeless, man. That shit ain't easy. Yeah, not having nowhere to go and having a broken heart can be a tough, it can be a rough situation, man. Yo, so you never been through that. You don't know what it feels like. I don't ever want you to go through that and never want you to experience that. But that could be a very, very tough situation for a person, man. To wake up every day, every morning, with not having an idea in the world about where you're going to go, what you're going to do, or what you're going to eat, can be real crazy. Can be real stressful for you, man. Yeah, I've been through that. I know all about waking up with nowhere to go. You know what I mean? Nobody to call on, nobody to lean on. That's what made me really start to trust God, man. And to be honest with you, that's going to be your only escape out when you homeless, broken-hearted, and you don't got nowhere to go, man. Yeah, if you broken-hearted and you homeless with nowhere to go, the first thing you got to do is you got to invite the Most High into your life. That's the first thing you got to do, because it's like God really don't put a reset button on you. Yeah, that's right. He don't put a reset button on your life. And what I mean by that is he don't start you over from the beginning, and that be for a reason. Yeah, it be for a reason, man. You know, sometimes it ain't always about a person having a drug habit or, you know, a person just as a bum or something. It could be bad decision making. Being around the wrong people, bad companies, corrupt good habits. You're not getting up, applying yourself enough. You know what I mean? You procrastinating. You know, you hang around people with a spirit of delay. You know, you being around people with monitoring spirits. You know, all that. Being around people who really don't rock out with you, that's really came into your life to watch you and help Satan demise you. And you hook up with a narcissist, a scheming demon, invest your life into him, let him into your heart and your world, and you lose focus on what you got really going on, and you lose everything you got. Now the next thing you know, you out here sleeping in your car. You going pillar to post. You understand me? You know, doing whatever you got to do, man, to survive out here in these streets, man. Yes, that shit could be hard. Yeah, it could be very hard, but you got to stay down, man. You got to stay down until you come up. And you got to keep trusting the Most High. Yeah, and stay away from people that's not really about you. The thing about life is, a lot of people hate to be alone. But sometimes, man, you got to be alone when you're really trying to boss up, when you're trying to level up. You don't have time to hang with people. You don't got time to hang out. You don't have time to waste, especially on people that's not investing into your life. You know, you got to really put yourself on grind mode, yo. You got to like really get up and you got to apply that pressure, because you at the point where you don't got nothing else to lose but coming up. It's all about the come up when you down, nothing else, especially when you heartbroken. I know that could be hard, that when you done lost everything that you had, you know, and you just can't focus, man, because your heart's so broke. Your mind won't let you think about nothing else because your mind stay on them. Man, that ain't nothing but a trick of the enemy. Yeah, that ain't nothing but the trick of the devil that want to keep you stuck. Yeah, you got to rebuke that type of shit in your mind, man, and you got to boss up, and you got to have enough strength in you to try to persevere and keep going. Yeah, especially when you down and out and you stuck and you don't got a pot to piss in, or you don't got a wonder to throw it out. Yeah, you don't got nobody to count on but you. Yeah, you can't depend on nobody else in this world to do anything for you but you. Because the reality is this: everybody's about self, man. Yeah, everybody's really about self, you know, and I hate to say that, but that's the only way you're going to come up. Is sometimes you got to be selfish with yourself, and you got to focus on you, because nobody going to do you better than you doing you. If you homeless and you sleeping in your car and you shame and you don't want to tell nobody, you know, you don't, first of all, you don't want to put people in your business that ain't going to help you in the first place. But the first person you need to put in your business is God Almighty, man. You got to be praying out every day. You got to be tapping into the resources, yo. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Look at you being homeless as your new adventure. Look at that shit as a journey, yo. You know, and accept it. You know, that's how you going to come up out of it. You got to tell yourself every day, man, my breakthrough coming. God going to make a way for me. You gotta tell that stuff. You gotta trick your mind. Yo, when shit fucked up in your life, you gotta trick your mind. You gotta tell yourself, no, everything is good. I'm gonna be all right. God just tested me. He finna bless me. Yeah, you gotta talk like that, man, because life and death is in the beholder of the tongue. And a double-minded man receive nothing for the Lord. So you gotta know when you going through the storm, man, when you down and out and you broke, that's a test from the Most High. That God ain't gave up on you, man. It's just a test, man, to see how bad you really want this shit, yo. I look at all the great leaders in this world, all the people that's famous and people that I listen to that's been homeless and shit like that. We all got the same story. We all got the same story, man. We all persevered. We all stayed down. We all stayed on that grind. I know what it feel like to not have nowhere to go take a shit. I know what it feel like to walk around and be looking at where the hell I'm gonna stay at the end of the day. Being homeless is a job, because for one, you gotta know how to survive. And it could be dangerous. Yeah, it could be dangerous when you living on the street. You out here on the street, people that's doing drugs, people that's got mental problems, people that's broke, waking up angry, mad every day, mad at the world. Yeah, on demon time. Yeah, that's a whole nother world. You know, being homeless, really being homeless on the street, it's kind of like you being locked up, because you around all type of spirits, man. You got people on the street that suffer with schizophrenia and bipolar. They can't get their medicine. So now, not only is they homeless homeless and they on the street acting crazy, man. So yeah, being homeless ain't easy, especially when you got a broken heart, man. When you been just discarded by somebody that you thought loved you. They kick you out and betrayed you, and now you out here in the street with nowhere to go. I know it could be fucked up, and I know it make you sad, it make you down, and it just really like don't screw your world up. But check this out. Now you know who you was really fucking with. Now you know who they is. That's good. So now when you come up and God bless you with that bag, you already know, man, Yeah, hell no. You know, I can't kick it with, nah, I can't fuck with you. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. Yeah, so sometimes, you know, you're going to go through it. But you got to stay down, man. You got to stay strong, regardless of whatever the hell you got going on, man. I always try to make sure that you're in a safe location. Safety is everything when you're on the street or you ain't got nowhere to go. So the first thing you do, make sure that you're safe every night, every day. Make sure that you got food. Make sure that you're staying warm. And make sure that you're going out here getting some money. You know, you got to make sure that you got motion. Because the last thing in the world is being out here on the street, sleeping in your car or sleeping in the street, and you ain't even got $1 or nothing to get you nothing to eat. So you got to keep food, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to feed yourself. You know what I mean? Don't be prideful. You know, and you know, it's hard, man. I already understand it's hard, man. And if you never been in a situation, don't get in that situation, man. Go to work every day. You know what I mean? Keep on trusting God. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people manipulate you and deceive you and play mind games with you. They help contribute with you losing your shit. Cause when people don't got nothing, they don't care about you. They don't care about helping you lose nothing. Yeah. And if they really ain't on your side, they don't care about helping you lose nothing. Cause these demons, they'll be around you, hang around you, smoke with you, kick it with you, clap cheek, lay in the bed, and you think they really riding with you. Nah, they ain't riding. They is. They just riding with you, but they ain't riding for you. See, that's a big difference when somebody riding for you and when somebody just riding fucking with you. Yeah, they just riding with you. Like a person getting a ride to work every day or every week, you know, for free, ain't never gave you no gas money. That's what some of these toxic and these demonic and these narcissistic people, they the same way, man. They just want a free ride, bro. They ain't riding for you. You know, you fall off, they gone. You become homeless, you can't even lay on their couch. You know, and that could hurt. Because when you be in a jam, when you be so messed up, you ain't got nobody to call on. So, you know, it's like God just don't hit the reset button on your life to give you time to think, to see what you did wrong, you know, help you come back better than you was before. You know, but don't ever think that the Most High gonna leave you down, that he gonna leave you stuck, that is all over. It's never all over, man. That ain't nothing but a test from the Most High, bro. You got to understand that God brought us too far to let us fail, man. You know, you gotta, and you know, and here's the thing about that breakthrough, man. Whenever you can't see your way out, you know, God working for you. Yeah, whenever you can't see your way out, God working for you. And God loves street ninjas too. You know, it ain't if you go to church every day or not. It's about if you have a real relationship with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If you rocking out with God, God gonna rock out with you. Wake up in the morning, pray, ask God to keep you safe, continue to, you know what I'm saying, to guide your path, to keep you, to protect you from the enemy in the natural and the spiritual realm. And man, I promise you, everything gonna be okay. You know, the Most High tell us, man, the sacrifice of God is a broken heart and a broken and contrite spirit. So if you homeless and you got a broken heart, God is the person that you need to be getting in contact with, man. If anybody need coaching sessions, you can get at me at therealDSlimDog@gmail.com. You also can contact me on Instagram, DSlimDog. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can at Cash App, $DEEBOY10, man. But being homeless and brokenhearted, it ain't easy, man. But God can fix anything. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid, it's the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.